Dame Dash is stirring things up again, trying to shift the spotlight from his own struggles by spilling tea about Jay-Z and everyone tied to him. This time saying what fans have whispered for years, that Beyonce allegedly had a secret fling with her bodyguard, Julius. And here's the real kicker. People are saying Julius's wife was aware the whole time. That flips the whole story from just gossip to something way bigger. For decades, fans have obsessed over the image of Beyonce and Jay-Z's picture-perfect marriage. But now those cracks everyone suspected are right in plain sight. With Dame Dash putting it on record, the whispers just turned into full-blown scandal, and the internet can't stop talking about it. The questions are flying non-stop. How deep did this alleged affair really go? What was happening behind the scenes when nobody was watching? And now that it's spilling out in the open, how's Jay-Z supposed to feel about it? What about Julius's wife? Did she seriously stay quiet all this time, knowing the truth? These answers are messy, emotional, and about to set the internet on fire. But let's keep it real. This whole thing is looking like proof that Dame Dash will never let go of his grudge against Jay-Z. It's crazy to even imagine that these two were once partners, building an empire together like brothers, when now they're locked in decades of bad blood. And here's where it gets even messier. Reports claim Jay-Z actually did Dame dirty out of pure jealousy over Aaliyah. Word is Aaliyah chose Dame Dash over Jay, and that move left Jay fuming. According to Jaguar Wright, Jay-Z was so pressed about it that he went as far as selling Rockefeller Records right from under Dame's nose. That betrayal tied up with jealousy and heartbreak is the reason Dame's been stuck in this bitter feud ever since.
Everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame. Like, I don't give a f if you wanted to get away from your homie, if you wanted to get away from your partner, but to do it the way he did it, it's malicious. But maybe that was because he was a girl that didn't want you.
Dame Dash has been playing the long game, dropping bomb after bomb to embarrass Jay-Z and Beyoncé. And now it looks like he's finally closing in on that goal if his latest claims are true. According to Dame, while the world has been dragging Jay-Z for stepping out on Beyoncé, she might have been getting her own quiet revenge by allegedly hooking up with her bodyguard Julius. This isn't some brand new rumor either. It's the kind of messy talk that's been bubbling for years. Whispers about Beyoncé and Julius have been floating around since the late 2000s and early 2000s teens with fans, pointing out their chemistry and wondering if it was deeper than just business. And let's not forget, Julius wasn't just in the background. He was front and center during one of the wildest celebrity scandals ever. The elevator showdown in 2014 when Solange went off on Jay-Z. Julius was right there in the mix, trying to keep things under control. And fans still say that moment revealed way more tension than anyone wanted to admit. You could see it clear as day. Julius's eyes never left Beyonce. When Solange lunged at Jay-Z, Julius didn't just break it up. He locked in on keeping Beyonce safe above everything else. Sure, that's his job as her bodyguard, but fans have pointed out that his focus on her often feels way more personal than professional. And here's where things get even more eyebrow-raising. Julius wasn't just around for concerts and red carpets. He was right there in the hospital when Beyonce gave birth to all 3 of her children. Reports say Jay and Bey dropped $1.3 million to lock down an entire floor for maximum privacy. Yet Julius was still inside the delivery room with no outside threats. Fans keep asking, why did he need to be there at such an intimate moment? People have been clocking these little details for years, saying Julius's presence goes far beyond just doing his job. And to add more heat, reports claim Jay-Z himself has been suspicious of the bond between them for a long time, believing there might be more going on than either of them ever admitted. That tension alone has fueled rumors that refuse to die. If the whispers are true, Beyonce might be stepping out on Jay-Z with none other than her bodyguard, Julius DeBoer. Jay has reportedly been convinced for years that there's something going on between the two. And he even wanted Julius gone back in February. But Beyonce shut that down quick, insisting he wasn't going anywhere. The pair have clocked in plenty of private time together with talk that he's even stayed in her hotel room. Now that's suspicious. And let's not forget that infamous photo. Julius's lips looked stained with red lipstick, while Beyonce conveniently hid her own mouth behind her hair. That little slip had fans buzzing with wild theories. Plus, Julius isn't just anyone. He's tall, built, and charismatic, and people can't help but notice the chemistry. To top it all off, fans swear Beyoncé slightly dropped hints in her track Bodyguard, making the affair rumors even harder to ignore. On her Cowboy Carter album, Beyoncé dropped a line that had fans clutching their pearls. "I gave you kisses in the back seats. I whisper secrets in the backbeat that couldn't catch you with me, and they never will. Sometimes I hold OSA just to know you real." Everyone knows Beyoncé sprinkles her real life into her music. Remember Lemonade? That whole project was a deep dive into Jay-Z's cheating scandals. So, when people heard this track Bodyguard, the internet went wild, claiming she was basically spelling it out. And it doesn't stop there. Years of blind items have circled around, all pointing to some kind of secret connection between her and Julius. Each one just piles on, making fans argue non-stop about what might really be happening in the shadows. And the kicker, that one night when Julius, usually stone-faced, actually cracked a smile. Suddenly, the rumors didn't sound so far-fetched anymore.
Cowboy Carter. Beyonce. Beyonce.
Fans are convinced that Julius's smile that night wasn't just any smile. It looked like the grin of a man who knew he was about to win big and was feeling extra proud of his leading lady. But hey, you didn't hear that from me. These whispers about Beyoncé and Julius have been floating around forever. And by now people are saying it doesn't even look like they're trying to hide it anymore. But here's the twist. Jay-Z isn't exactly in the clear himself with his own messy track record of cheating. To make the drama even juicier, a fresh blind item claims Beyoncé may have never truly been in love with Jay-Z at all. Word is she allegedly didn't even want to marry him, but her mom, Tina Knowles, supposedly pushed her into it because it was good for the brand. And let's not forget her former bodyguard. Uncle Ron once claimed that Bey and Jay's marriage was more business deal than love story. Now fans are starting to think maybe Uncle Ron wasn't just blowing smoke. After all,
her relationship was a business relationship, financial, to get to the top, to become billionaires. There's no love there.
This all ties back to what Jaguar Wright once spilled. She claimed Jay-Z had been controlling Beyoncé for years, even keeping her on a mix of substances just to keep her locked in with him. That lines up with some of the whispers from her bodyguard side, too. But Jaguar didn't stop there. She went as far as saying Beyoncé was basically a prisoner in her own marriage, trapped under Jay-Z's thumb. Moments like these just crank the speculation up even higher, leaving fans questioning what's really going down when the cameras are off and the doors are closed.
The monster. And I've known he's a monster for years. I waited a long time to see if he would grow a conscience. And the more he pumps down his wife's throat to keep her in a character.
No, girl.
I tell you this right now, y'all talking about free Britney. Y'all need to be doing a campaign that say free Beyonce.
Beyonce is free.
She is a prisoner in a gilded cage.
If Beyonce is in prison, she's in one of the most expensive prisons ever.
Yes, she is. And she's watched 24 hours a day. She's not allowed to make a choice for herself, not at all, not in any way. People think she has an amazing life. She is told what to say, she is told what to eat, she is told what to drink, she is told what to wear.
By whom?
She is not her husband's wife, she is his employee. It's a business arrangement.
What we don't know is whether Tina or Matthew ever caught wind of all this. But the reports about Beyoncé being pushed into marriage keep resurfacing, and now the blind items are saying the same thing. It feels like the story has come full circle. And let's be real, with Jay-Z's long history of stepping out, it wouldn't be shocking if Beyoncé leaned on Julius for comfort. He's been glued to her side for over 15 years, winning her trust in ways Jay never could. The Beehive even admits they trust Julius more than Jay-Z. That alone speaks volumes. Julius has stood guard through some of her biggest moments, and not once has he cashed in on her name. Media outlets have allegedly waved millions in his face for exclusives, yet he never betrayed her. That kind of loyalty has only fueled the whispers about them. And now, with Dame Dash stepping in, things are getting explosive. Because he claims Julius's ex-wife is ready to break her silence, saying Beyonce played a role in their divorce. If that's true, Jay-Z could be in for some major humiliation. Apparently, Julius started pulling back after he began working for Beyonce. And at first, she brushed off her doubts. But then, out of nowhere, he hit her with divorce papers, and that's when it all came crashing down. According to Julia, this wasn't about him being married to his job. It was about him allegedly sneaking around with Beyonce. Suddenly, Dame Dash's old revelations start looking real suspicious. It's like he already sensed something was brewing. And with his beef against Jay-Z, you can bet he was thrilled to watch the whole empire start to crumble. This gossip just went nuclear because Dame Dash has basically confirmed what fans have whispered for years. Beyonce allegedly carrying on with her bodyguard, Julius. And here's the kicker. Julius's ex-wife might finally step up and spill her truth. Imagine that. Years of loyalty on Julius's end. Jay-Z's cheating past haunting the marriage. Blind items hinting Beyonce never even wanted it to begin with. And her music slipping coded confessions. Add in that infamous red lipstick photo and all the dissected fan theories, and suddenly the puzzle pieces line up in a way that's impossible to ignore. It's explosive, and Dame Dash might just be running his mouth like a broke boy. Or maybe he's dead serious. Either way, it looks like he's sitting back waiting to see Jay-Z get humiliated after decades of B. Now, the beehive's buzzing with a million questions, and the internet is about to blow sky high because this scandal is nowhere near done. The follow-up is coming, and trust me, it's about to be legendary. But tell me, are you riding with Team Beyonce and Guju? Because let's be real, that man is foreign and fine. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like, subscribe, and share. And don't miss the next video waiting for you.